Hello, welcome to my panel making video. I'm going to show you how to measure and cut your panel base fabric using a homemade template, and I'll show you all the tools that you need to do that. So the tools you'll probably need to make your panel template and to cut out your panel itself are probably going to be something like these. So I've got a pen and a cutting knife to cut out my cardboard template. If you're using paper, you're fine to probably just use scissors if you don't have a cutting knife. And then to draw around my template, I've got a few options for like light or dark fabric. So I've got just a plain pencil to draw around it with, or a lighter like coloured pencil, or you can use chalk. And I've got an erasable pen as well that you can just wipe off fabric after you've drawn it on. You can also use just like any felt pen that you've got to make a clear line, because you are going to cut along that line anyway. And then most importantly, you need a pair of good fabric scissors. So you can see what you have at home already. Just make sure it's not a blunt pair, because you need something that's sharp enough to easily cut through fabric. And then you're also going to need a ruler. So I've got a 45cm ruler here, but you can just use a tape measure as well. A simple way of getting the right size for your panel is to cut out a template from some card or cardboard that you have at home, or you can even just use paper. And the key thing is to make sure that you make it bigger than your 30 by 30 centimetre panel. So I've made mine 40 by 40 centimetres because I want to leave a margin and edging in case it shrinks with different stitching and things that I'm putting onto it. And so at the end I have enough room to then fold the edges over. If you don't have cardboard at home, you can also use paper. So I've got two sheets of A3 paper here, which I'm going to stick together and then measure into my 40 by 40 centimetre size.
It's every time you never mind. Drink to the night and come alive. We'll dance around and play the music that you like. And we'll have a ball. We'll sing along, happy alone. Cause we got good times. Like you never know. It's like sunshine. Can you feel the warmth? It's been alright since you came along. We got good times. Good times. Good times will roll. Good times will roll. Good times will roll. We got good times. Like you never know. It's like sunshine. Can you feel the warmth? It's been alright since you came along. We got good times.
If you can, at the end, the extra margin of fabric edges that you have left can be folded back and stitched into place to get the nice 30 by 30 centimetre hemmed edge. If it is part of your design to leave the edges raw and uncut, then you can. And if you wanted like a clean cut edge that doesn't fray, you're probably best to use something like felt or scuba type fabric, or even canvas as well. It might also help you to have a template for your 30 by 30 centimetres that you can keep resting onto your panel so that you can keep track of where your design is going to be. Don't forget to line your panel with another piece of fabric which you can attach with fabric glue or other stitching or bondaweb. This will keep your fabric and your panel nice and sturdy for postage and for handling when it comes to displaying it in an exhibition. Remember, if you are using any fabric glues or Bondaweb, make sure to test it out on a scrap piece of your fabric first, because you don't want to ruin anything or discolour anything. When it comes to photographing your panel, try and take a photograph from above with lots of natural light, rather than holding it and trying to keep it still. This way it will stay nice and flat on a surface. If you can, use a nice plain background.